They lied to you. Europe stole Africa's real history. For centuries, Africa's history was rewritten, distorted, and hidden. Great civilizations were ignored. The generations were taught a story that left out the evidence. Today, the records speak for themselves.
Hey, they lied to you about Africa having no history.
They lied to you about Africa having no civilizations.
They lied to you about Africa having no scholars.
They lied to you about Africa having no universities.
They lied to you about Africa having no global influence.
They lied to you about Africa's achievements being insignificant.
They lied to you
because the facts challenge the narrative.
They lied to you,
but the evidence still remains. Before colonial borders divided the continent, Africa was home to powerful kingdoms, trading empires, universities, and centers of knowledge. The Empire of Ghana controlled major trade routes across West Africa. Mali expanded those networks and became one of the wealthiest states in world history. Songhai developed systems of administration, scholarship, and military organization that governed millions of people. Across the Sahara, merchants transported gold, salt, books, and ideas between distant regions. In Timbuktu, scholars studied law, astronomy, mathematics, medicine, and theology. Thousands of manuscripts were preserved, proving that literacy and academic traditions flourished across the continent long before colonial rule. In the Nile Valley, engineers and builders created monumental structures that still stand today. Agricultural systems supported large populations. Governments organized labor, trade, and infrastructure. The evidence remains in architecture, archaeology, and written records that survive through centuries.
the manuscripts survive,
The monuments
survive,
The trade routes,
survive,
the evidence,
survive,
the truth.
survive.
They lied to you
About Africa having no history.
They lied to you about Africa having no civilization.
They lied to you about Africa having no scholars.
They lied to you about Africa having no universities.
They lied to you about Africa having no global influence.
They lied to you about Africa's achievements being insignificant.
They lied to you
because the facts challenge the narrative.
They lied to you.
But the evidence still remains. In East Africa, coastal cities connected African societies with merchants from Arabia, India, and Asia. Ports became centers of commerce where goods, cultures, and knowledge were exchanged. These cities were part of international networks that linked continents together through trade and diplomacy. Further south, Great Zimbabwe demonstrated remarkable engineering and architectural achievement. Massive stone structures were built without mortar and remained standing for centuries. For many years, outsiders refused to accept that African builders created these monuments because the facts contradicted long-standing assumptions. The Kingdom of Benin developed sophisticated systems of governance and produced extraordinary bronze works that continue to be studied today. The Kingdom of Congo established diplomatic relationships with foreign powers. Kemet, who controlled important commercial routes
For centuries,
across the continent.
societies,
Developed unique political,
economic,
and cultural institutions that reflected local knowledge and innovation. The records remain,
the artifacts remain,
the discovery,
remain,
the history,
remain.
the facts remain.
They lied to you about Africa having no history.
They lied to you about Africa having no civilization.
They lied to you about Africa having no scholars. Hey.
They lied to you about Africa
Having no universities. Hey. They lied to you about Africa
having no global influence. They lied to you about Africa's
achievements being insignificant. They lied to you
because the facts challenge the narrative.
They lied to you but the evidence still remains.
Colonial systems promoted stories that minimized African achievements. Textbooks often ignored entire civilizations. Important discoveries were excluded from mainstream narratives. Generations inherited incomplete versions of history. Researchers continue uncovering records that tell a fuller story. The historical record grows stronger every year.
They lie to you.
The manuscripts prove it.
They lie to you. The monuments prove
The monuments prove it.
They lie to you. The kingdoms prove it.
They lie to you.
They lie to you. The evidence proves it.
Africa's story did not begin
With colonization,
Africa's story did not begin
with foreign conquest,
Africa's story stretches back
thousands of years,
through kingdoms,
cities,
scholars,
trade of engineers.
and builders.
The evidence remains,
The history remains,
the truth remains.
and no rewritten narrative
Can erase what the record continues to reveal.
Africa built universities, mapped the stars, and governed nations long before Europe had a written law. What was erased was not lost. It was stolen. And the record exists. Yeah.
They changed the names on the manuscripts,
Move the borders on the maps.
rewrote the origin of every institution.
Called it discovery when it was theft. They put their faces on,
What Africa
had left. They lied to you about.
who built the first universities,
They lied to you.
about who mapped the stars before Greece,
They lied to you.
about who governed empires before Rome existed,
They lied to you.
about who smelted iron before Europe discovered it.
They lied to you. Africa was first, and that is documented. They lied to you. Europe arrived late and rewrote what happened. Yeah. The University of Timbuktu stood before Oxford was founded. Sankore held over 1 million manuscripts, documented and grounded. Mansa Musa governed the Mali Empire in the 14th century. His wealth exceeded every European monarch. This is not mythology. The Nile Valley gave the world its first engineering. The Great Pyramid of Giza predates Rome by 2,000 years of clearing. Greek philosophers traveled to Kemet to study in Egyptian schools. Pythagoras' tales and Plato, Africa's knowledge was the tool. Yeah. The Berlin Conference of 1884 divided the continent without Africans present. European powers drew borders over kingdoms that were ancient and crescent. They renamed rivers, mountains, and cities to remove African identity. They installed colonial education to replace history with dependency. The Rosetta Stone was removed from Egypt and placed in the British Museum. Africa's artifacts sit in Paris, London, and Berlin. A deliberate erasure theorem. They changed the names on the manuscripts, moved the borders on the maps,
Rewrote the origin of every institution,
called it discovery when it was theft.
they put their faces on
What Africa had left.
They lied to you about who built the first universities. They lied to you about who mapped the stars before Greece. They lied to you about who's governed empires before Rome existed. They lied to you about who smelted iron before Europe discovered it. They lied to you.
Africa was first, and that is documented.
They lied
Europe arrived late and rewrote what happened. The kingdom of Kush proceeded and outlasted Rome as a military power. Nubian pharaohs ruled Egypt during the 25th dynasty, documented by the owl. The Axum Empire of Ethiopia minted its own currency in the 3rd century. It was a global trade hub connecting Africa, Arabia, and India with full sovereignty. Carthage, led by Hannibal Barca, crossed the Alps and threatened Rome's existence. North Africa produced Augustine, the theologian. In European history omits this with insistence. Colonizers classified African governance as tridal to deny it political structure. They called oral history primitive to justify destroying the cultural rupture. African metallurgy produced iron tools before European smelting was developed. The higher people of Tanzania made carbon steel 2,000 years ago. The record is settled. Colonial textbooks taught African children that their history began with European arrival. That curriculum was designed to manufacture psychological and cultural survival denial. The documents exist in Timbuktu, in Axum, in Kemet.
The evidence was never gone.
It was buried to prevent it.
Africa was not waiting to be discovered.
Africa was already there
and already governed.
In 1830, France invaded Algeria and destroyed Arabic administrative records deliberately.
In 1890,
the British burned Benin's royal archives systematically.
The looting of African intellectual property was a policy,
not incidental.
The colonial project required erasing African history to make subjugation look providential. They lied to you about who built the first universities. They lied to you about who mapped the stars before Greece. They lied to you about who governed empires before Rome existed.
They lied to you.
They lied to you about who smelted iron before Europe discovered it. They lied to you.
Africa was first, and that is documented.
They lied to you.
Europe arrived late and rewrote
what happened.
Africa's real history is recorded in stone, in manuscript, in oral tradition, and archaeology.
The lie was told in schools, and museums, and textbooks, and cartography.
But the record remains,
and the record is Africa.